The next time you see a large banana rolling by your car and your neighbor flying over you, it won't impress you because right now, you'll find out about the most astonishing vehicles on the planet. Keep your jaws because these cool cars will surely make them drop. Are you tired of watching a snail overtaking your car while it's stuck in a traffic jam? It's time to make other drivers envious due to Hum Rider. This enhanced version of the Jeep Cherokee has a tiny secret. With the push of a button, it immediately activates custom hydraulics that elevates the car 1.52 meters in the air, just enough to rise over any average vehicle. Furthermore, this son of Optimus Prime is also designed with 4 cameras beneath its body, allowing you to control the movement. Yeah, with Hum Rider, you'll always be back to arrive at your... Wait, isn't that a drawback? Sherryland and Air Vehicle bring the flying cars activation cheat code from the GTA video games to real life. This cool hybrid wing vehicle with vertical takeoff and landing features can reach 80 kilometers an hour in the air, making you feel like Tom Cruise in Top Gun every time you go shopping. But when you sit inside this cool car, you won't find a traditional steering wheel or gas pedal due to the amazing driverless driving system. Just switch between the flight and land driving modes and enjoy your journey. Everybody knows that 8 wheels are always better than only 4. That's exactly what the designer of the Toyota Subcompact did when they were developing the vehicle's concept. For $6,000, they equipped Toyota Vios with 2 extra sets of wheels because it just looks cool and you can't deny it. The added weight is supported by plenty of plates and bracing, so you can drive this car just like any other normal vehicle. But due to its unique design, powerful audio system with color-matching LEDs, and the Lamborghini doors, you'll surely get in the spotlight of other drivers on the road. Probably when you hear Lamborghini, you can imagine everything, but surely not this 6x6 off-road monster with 641 horsepower under its hood. This modified version of the iconic Urus combines a twin-turbo V8 engine with a 6-wheel layout, so even if you are in the middle of endless tundra, you can comfortably explore it sitting inside this luxury car. Unlike usual trucks, this one doesn't feature an open cargo bed, but has a fully enclosed area you can use to transport your stuff or turn it into a temporary shelter. Yeah, if you are looking for a car that will impress your friends and help you survive a zombie apocalypse, this is surely your ideal option. Once, a rocker fell in love with a car, and that's how Bloodhound LSR appeared. This mechanical version of Supersonic can accelerate from 0 to 1,300 kilometers an hour in only 38 seconds. Well, but how to stop a vehicle at such speed? Traditional brakes? Nah, you'll need a parachute and special air brakes. While the current car's speed record is 1,228 kilometers an hour, it's believed that Bloodhound can achieve nearly 1,609 kilometers an hour, which is close to the military jet's maximum speed. The project is currently looking for a new driver, so maybe it's your chance. But the nuance is that you can use this cool vehicle only on the special tracks in the desert. Fibian is an outstanding vehicle that can boast excellent performance whether on land or water. And due to its cool design, you can finally feel like Captain Jack Sparrow even while getting stuck in a traffic jam in the middle of your city. Primarily used by the rescue service and police, the car reaches over 112.6 kilometers an hour on land and over 48.2 kilometers an hour on water. Just enough to come in time to save someone's life or catch the criminal. By the way, Fibian doesn't need extra time to transform into a boat, so we can start swimming immediately after entering the water. If you always wanted to ride those futuristic bikes from the iconic Tron legacy, you definitely need a mono racer in your garage. Equipped with a synchronous motor with permanent magnets, this baby can easily reach the maximum speed of 250 kilometers an hour, allowing you to cover up to 400 kilometers an hour on a single charge. Just enough for a weekly city ride. However, the definitive features that distinguish Mono Taser from traditional bikes include extreme safety and comfort. Inside the cockpit, you'll find a large display with joystick control, reverse camera, and even outlet changing ports. Hey, Joker has returned, so it's time to jump into your Batmobile and bring that criminal back to Arkham Asylum. That's probably what an ordinary evening of this car's owner looks like. This world's only road-legal 1989 Batmobile will surely make other drivers' jaws drop. It took nearly 2 years to build this 6.2-meter car, which is completely identical to the movie version. However, it doesn't have machine guns and grappling hooks. Its creator made all the modifications necessary to register the vehicle for road use, and now he feels like a real superhero every time he rides this baby through town. You surely should be afraid of low bridges while sitting inside this car. With a whopping 5-centimeter clearance and overall 48-centimeter height, this is one of the lowest street-legal cars in the world. Based on a 1963 Hillman Imp, the car can reach a top speed of 112.6 kilometers an hour due to its stock 875cc engine. Not impressed? Just push this button, and the vehicle's jet engine will shoot 6-meter flames out of the rear, taking the Flatmobile up to 160 kilometers an hour. No doubt, the fans of Daenerys from Game of Thrones will surely like this feature.
Dracarys.
The people inside this bus never worry they may miss their train, because this dual-mode vehicle from the Asato line can operate not only on usual roads, but also on railway tracks. Let's bet that even the most experienced car enthusiast won't recognize that these weird vehicles are just completely redesigned Toyota coaster minibuses. On a traditional road, they can reach a maximum speed of only 85 kilometers an hour, which is just great to enjoy the view. And when the bus attaches to the railway, it needs nearly 34 minutes to complete its 15-kilometer journey. Kunpen No. 1 is a big drone for big boys. This electric driver flying car features all the elements of an ordinary ground vehicle. But when you need to get somewhere really quick, you can always rely on its 4 coaxial rotors. With a 500-kilogram maximum takeoff weight, Kunpeng No. 1 can fly for at least 20 minutes at a maximum height of over 300 meters. Also, on the ground, it can achieve a top speed of 60 kilometers an hour. So the only question is whether you need a parking lot or a helipad to park this car. Let's be honest, if you want to get a cool vehicle, simply enhance it with a jet turbine. Oklahoma Willie is living proof of these words, as this unique VW camper van keeps impressing everyone during festivals and automotive events. It took around 6 years to design this vehicle with a jet engine that generates 5,000 horsepower, meaning it can potentially reach the speed of 482.8 kilometers an hour. But Oklahoma Willie isn't just about speed. Its unique design and luxury interior allows its owner to feel like they're driving a vehicle taken directly from a futuristic retro movie. Now it's time to conquer the new planets together with the Mars 2020 rover. Officially designed by engineers from NASA, this 2.7-ton vehicle has a strong chance to become the main transport for people on the Red Planet one day. The whole crew of astronauts can comfortably accommodate inside this 8.5-meter-long cyberpunk tank due to its life support, navigation, and communication systems. Furthermore, its massive 6 wheels and electric motor powered by solar panels allow the vehicle to reach the speed of 110 kilometers an hour. Yeah, now we can surely win in the race against aliens. Hey, Mr. Bond, looks like someone has stolen your car. Anyway, you won't catch up with this amphibious vehicle because it can easily reach over 160 kilometers an hour on land and 50 kilometers an hour on water. The Gibbs Aquata is designed to perform well in both modes while resembling a swimming car from GTA Vice City. Moreover, in 2004, one of these babies even established the record by crossing the English Channel in 1 hour 40 minutes. It sounds like a great car if you want to go shopping somewhere overseas. Do you prefer SUVs to sport cars, but you still want to drive a vehicle on water? The Water Car Panther is at your service. Based on an iconic Jeep, this car doesn't differ from other vehicles on the road and can easily run at 137 kilometers an hour. However, everything changes when you ride it on the beach. In seconds, it transforms into a luxury boat with a maximum speed of 72 kilometers an hour. The car's excellent floatability is ensured by its materials, lightweight steel and fiberglass. Also, the Panther has 3 models, with the top one equipped with an SOHC V6 VTEC engine, which generates 305 horsepower. How many times have you been driving somewhere thinking, "Oh, I wish I had a helicopter just to get out from there"? Your prayers were heard because now there is an Xpeng Aero HT land aircraft carrier. This 6x6 vehicle is something between a luxury cyberpunk truck and Kinder Surprise. Inside it, you'll find not only enough space to store all your stuff, but also an entire helicopter. Yeah, when you are tired of driving, you can simply deploy a tiny flying module and enjoy the view from its 270-degree panoramic cockpit. You owe us a like if you would like to get such an amazing vehicle to impress your friends. When the designer of supersonic missiles decides to create his own jet car, obviously he'll get something like Thrust SSC. The vehicle is known for reaching the impressive maximum speed of 1,228 kilometers an hour due to 2 powerful Rolls-Royce Spey engines. However, you really need to be as rich as Tony Stark to drive this cool car because it burns nearly 18 liters of fuel per second. Maybe it's still better to opt for your father's Corolla, which consumes only 8.2 liters per 100 kilometers. The next time you get annoyed by another BMW driver who doesn't use the turn signals, don't rush to get angry. Maybe it's just the Latron returning from its mission. Yeah, all Transformers fans can now buy their own Optimus Prime. Designed with a 3500N main hydraulic cylinder system, this car can effectively transform into a giant robot. As an owner, you can control this Titan using special software. Although you can't get inside to drive Latron in car mode, you can still have a lot of fun performing maneuvers using a remote controller. The legends about Pegasus inspired the designers from Aeromobile to develop their own winged iron horse. Available in 4 modifications, this vehicle allows you to take one of your friends on unforgettable adventures both on land and in the air. When the driving mode is on, the car hides its wings, allowing it to ride at the top speed of 160 kilometers an hour. Once you want to enjoy the bird's eye view, the vehicle will unfold its wings, reaching a cruise speed of 260 kilometers an hour. However, you may need to spend some time looking for an appropriate road because Aeromobile needs 400 meters to take off and 300 meters to land. The next time you see a bus driving directly into the sea, don't worry, it's not going to Bikini Bottom. This vehicle is likely to be Kami Terra Wind, a first-class motor coach with a highway speed of up to 128.7 kilometers an hour and up to 12.8 kilometers an hour on the water. Moreover, inside the bus, you'll find entertainment systems and comfortable furniture. And when it comes to the cockpit, well, it truly resembles the Millennium Falcon's cabin with numerous system control elements, GPS, and navigational equipment. Would you like to drive such an exciting vehicle? Is it a plane or a car? Well, both answers are correct because the Terrafugia Transition is a roadable flying car with a capacity for 2 people. The vehicle's dual nature also relates to its engine. Due to the hybrid design, it can work with either automobile gasoline or 100 LL aviation fuel. The carbon filter ensures the car's protection on the ground and in the air, where it can reach the maximum speed of 180 kilometers an hour. The Terrafugia Transition is designed with a cool avionics panel and can also be flown on autopilot mode. And when it reaches its destination, you can easily fold its wings to fit in a standard-sized garage. It's only enough to look at Renault Trezor to realize the future is here, and it's exciting. This amazing two-seater electric coupe can completely change the automobile industry. First, check its jaw-dropping exterior. Its clamshell-style roof opens up like the cockpit of a fighter aircraft, revealing a luxury design with a predominantly red color. But what if your friend says this car is just a beautiful decoration? An electric motor allowing this baby to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in less than 4 seconds will surely change their mind. It's difficult to outdo cars like the Renault Trezor, but Audi definitely made a great attempt, revealing its AI Trail Quattro. Although it's just a 4-seater prototype, the vehicle has already impressed millions of automobile enthusiasts with its autonomous driving feature and extraordinary off-road capabilities. Sitting inside this comfortable car, you'll be able to enjoy a broad view due to the cockpit made of extremely durable glass. Do you hate going on adventures alone? During your journey, you'll be supported by 5 drones with LED matrix technology, capable of flying ahead of the vehicles to light the way. When you don't need them, these friends will be resting on the roof of your awesome vehicle. If you dream of becoming the most unique person in the world, you'll surely need the most unique and rare supercar, something like this $117 million Lamborghini Egoista. What on earth is the reason to buy a car instead of buying an entire Mason near the top Hollywood stars? Well, in addition to an extreme rarity, this car can boast a V10 engine producing 600 horsepower, a unique one-seat cockpit, and even a Formula One steering wheel. Have you noticed that the car itself looks like a bull ready to attack? And it's enough just to push the gas pedal to reveal its impressive 321.8 kilometers an hour maximum speed. Owning a limo or a private jet is a great way to highlight your status. But what can we say about a person with a limo jet? It's difficult to say what is crazier. The fact that someone turned a 12.8 meter jet without wings into a car, or the fact that someone allowed it to ride unusual roads. Anyway, it took 12 years to build this mind-blowing vehicle designed with a powerful V.2L V8 engine with over 345 horsepower. Theoretically, it can reach the maximum speed of 140 kilometers an hour. Let's not check it. What if it still can fly even without wings? Looks like we found an ideal car for the owners of an upside-down house from our previous videos. A man spent over $6,000 in 6 months just to create a Ford Range that will surely astonish everyone on the road. Despite such a strange design, it's possible to drive this car without significant difficulties while sitting in the underside of an inverted truck body together with your friends. By the way, what car would you like to turn into a crazy upside-down version? Modern kids won't understand what that is, but old school players of the game called Real Life will surely recognize a desk phone. But what is that doing on the road? Well, that's what happens when you buy a 1975 Volkswagen Beetle for $125 and bring your imagination to life. All the parts of the phone car are made from aluminum sheets. Although you can't use it to call your dear granny, it's still possible to drive this vehicle on any road, reaching the maximum speed of 80.5 kilometers an hour, astonishing everyone on your way. Nobody knows who thought it would be a great idea to create a car that looks like a rocket, but here we have a Firebird 1 designed by the GMC. Just imagine parking near your favorite shop and getting out of its single-seat cockpit covered by a bubble-topped canopy. The vehicle is powered by a 370 horsepower Whirlfire turbo-powered gas turbine engine able to reach 160 kilometers an hour. Also, the engine expels jet exhaust at some 677 degrees Celsius, so if you accidentally need to roast meat without a grill, this car will stand you in good stead. Unfortunately, Firebird's tires couldn't deal with such a high temperature and speed, so it was never realized for official sales. Let's bet that if Smurfs had cars, their vehicles would look exactly like Peel P50. It'll probably be difficult to describe your emotions when you see a three-wheeled microcar on the road due to its, let's say, extraordinary design. Designed as a city car, it was advertised in the 1960s as capable of seating one adult and a shopping bag. And that was truly the most honest advertisement ever. Designed with a single-cylinder engine, this little friend can reach 161 kilometers an hour, making it the best car for people who need everyday adrenaline. Also, if you are a fan of green energy, you might opt for an electric version of this retro car released in 2011. We can build anything from Lego, a favorite Minecraft house, a Death Star, and even a real-life one-to-one Lego Bugatti Chiron. Can you believe that this 5-meter-long car is built using over 1 million Lego Technic bricks? Moreover, you can even drive it due to its fully functional 5-horsepower engine block, which is also made of Lego elements. For 6 months, the team of 16 specialists was working on this 1,500-kilogram vehicle, able to reach the maximum speed of 20 kilometers an hour, just to prove that nothing in your life is impossible. No doubt, Lego should definitely release some sets inspired by this idea. Have you always dreamed about your own McLaren P1 but you don't have an extra $1 million to buy it? What about building this supercar using your old Lego? You'll need 342,817 Lego Technic elements to bring this 1,220 kilogram project to life. Just like real-life McLaren, this car has a 7-speed gearbox, suspension, and a V8 piston engine. The model is completely drivable and can easily hit 64.3 kilometers an hour. Yeah, that's way more interesting than the Lego collection of Jar Jar Binks in your bedroom. When I said I wanted to buy a motorhome, I definitely didn't mean this. Well, at least this fastest shed proves that the Volkswagen Passat is a truly unique car, because you can literally turn it into a motorized shed able to reach a speed of 184 kilometers an hour due to the Audi RS4 engine. Of course, you'll also need to invest $62,000 and spend 12 months to build this unique car, but the result is definitely for this money. And yeah, the vehicle is completely covered with real wooden logs, so you can enjoy the smell of the forest while driving this cool shed. Don't worry if you can't understand whether this is a van, a boat, or a motorhome, because actually, this cool vehicle combines everything mentioned above. The so-called boater home includes a modular boat that you can detach to explore lakes and calm waters. On the road, this giant can reach 161 kilometers an hour, but when you decide to relax on water, you can enjoy the maximum speed of 64.3 kilometers an hour. Do you think that all this vehicle has to offer? The boat module includes a completely fitted kitchen, a sleeping area, a living room, and even a tiny bathroom. It's difficult to imagine a better camper van for your unforgettable adventures. It's just interesting to discover what the designers of the iconic Ford F-150 would say if they discovered their idea was turned into a large rolling banana. It took nearly 2 years to turn an ordinary truck into the funniest car in the world. At 6.97 meters in length, this banana is extremely durable due to reinforced steel bars, chicken wire, and polyurethane foam covered in fiberglass. With a top speed of 136.79 kilometers an hour, this giant fruit with 3 passengers seated in a line behind the driver can offer you and your friends an unforgettable ride. Yeah, that would surely be the most unusual thing you've ever done.
Banana. Stuart? Banana. Banana!
Those gas prices are so high, I wish my car could run in the air. I just need the Wind Explorer. This wind-powered electric car weighing 200 kilograms is constructed of high-quality carbon fiber, aluminum frame, and extremely durable sports bicycle tires. However, the most impressive element is a large electricity-generating kite attached to the car, which allows it to cover 5,000 kilometers in only 36 hours. Of course, sometimes it may need an extra charge, but in windy weather, this baby can transport you wherever you want without any problems. The Big Bus movie was a real cinematic masterpiece in 1976, but not many people knew that they could ride this vehicle in real life. The Neoplan Jumbo Cruiser is a giant double-deck city coach with a capacity for 103 passengers. Finally, you found a vehicle to accommodate all your friends, including the invisible ones. The 18-meter-long Titan is powered by Mercedes-Benz Series 400, which ensures 140 kilometers an hour speed. Quite an impressive result for such a giant. By the way, some Neoplan models were turned into real mansions on wheels, so if you want to build your own moving castle, now you know what vehicle you need. How often do you dream of a cold shower while being stuck in the city jam? But what if we could offer you an entire pool directly inside your car? This carpool de ville made of Cadillac Coupe de Ville literally won't let your clothes stay dry. At the same time, the unbelievable fact is that the car is completely drivable and can easily reach 80.4 kilometers an hour. However, we don't recommend making swift turns while driving this car if you don't want to spill all the water inside your cool pool. Imagine sitting in the most luxurious car in the world, but when you want to turn to your favorite McDonald's, you find out there is no steering wheel. Well, you just don't need it when you are inside a Rolls-Royce 103 EX designed with an autonomous driving system called Voice of Eleanor. AI will take care of your comfort, allowing you to completely focus on your business. Because that's the only explanation for how you've earned over $2.2 million to spend on this awesome car. The car's characteristics haven't been revealed yet, but even now, we can say for sure that its only goal is to provide you with the highest level of comfort. That's all for now. Don't forget to write in the comments what car has impressed you the most. Also, people say that if you share this video and give it a like, your chance to accidentally become a happy owner of a Rolls-Royce 103 EX increases by 76.5%. Let's check whether it's true.